And a welcome in to the campus of the North Linn schools near Troy Mills. John Swisher, Bill Logan, ready for this Class 2A Region 7 final. The North Linn Lynx taking on the Saints of St. Ansgar here tonight. North Linn, their third regional final in a row. The first two, the past two seasons, are 0 for 2, trying to make a third time a charm here tonight. And we were here in that heartbreaking regional final game a year ago. About a year ago exactly tonight, Bill Logan, on that regional final 2A night in mid-July 2018. Last year, falling time with C.D. Regina as the Lynx fell 2-0. Close, controversial calls towards the end of that game, 2-0 in 9 innings. Regina went on to finish runner-up behind the Wise and Muscatine in Class 2A play. A new season, and they've done about the same thing. We get to this game tonight, they're 38-4. They matched the win total from last year's team at 38, trying to take that next step, become the winningest team and the first team that breaks your barrier and gets to the state tournament for the first time ever in Northland softball history.
They do, and every girl in that dugout remembers a year ago, and probably about 98% of the fans that are all sitting there in lawn chairs remember last year's game because, you know, as I remember, it was a heartbreaker. I mean, I can remember leaving here thinking, wow, you know, what a game, what a night, and what a disappointment, you know, for the type of year that they had, and then to see it go in extra innings on their home field, and that's tough. But hopefully they can get a little redemption here tonight and earn that first ever state trip. And they will be one excited community.
This North Linn team, aggressive, good all-around athletes, coachable kids, pitching power and speed. Defense has improved. They had over 80-plus errors a year ago, just coming in with 51 tonight. So they've improved defensively for a team that pretty much had everything else. And now when you ramp up the defense, it makes this a very hard team to beat. And only 4 teams have done it this year.
Well, and you got a girl in the pitching circle that's averaging about 1.5 strikeouts per inning, you know, type of thing that, that makes it a lot easier for the defense because they don't have to have as many chances. But, that'll go tonight as the pitching and defense goes.
First pitch is on the way. North Linn softball, regional final style, right after this from KMCH Sports.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. Nutrien Ag Solutions, the largest provider of crop inputs and services.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stephen Motors in Monticello, the only GM service dealer in Monticello with GM trained technicians. Good luck to all area teams during tournament action from Stephen Motors in Monticello.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Call Bi-County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
And we're back in to North Linn, getting ready for this Class 2A Region 7 final. St. Ansgar comes in with a record of 25-7 overall. Their 33rd contest here tonight. They were second place in the top of Iowa Conference behind Central Springs, who won it. They come in averaging 8 runs a game and also have scored 263 runs total. They have allowed 104 runs, and they gave up 3 runs a game. For North Linn, 38-4. I mentioned tying that school record for most wins ever. 24-0 in the Tri-Rivers Conference, 14-0 on the west side of the TRC. Their second unbeaten season in the Tri-Rivers Conference, their third ever conference title, second in a row. Last year was their first since 1983. Hosting their second regional final in a row, in their third in a row as they lost to Durant in 2017. That team was 26-14. They lost to the Wildcats of Durant by the score of 10-1. 85-degree night. Got a nice breeze, an 84 feel-like temp, humidity at 55%. Winds out of the south at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and we are underway right now as Abby Flanagan with the first pitch of the game. And it's a called strike to Hallie Anderson, the center fielder here for St. Ansgar. Flanagan, outstanding numbers again as a dominant pitcher for North Linn. Here's a bunted ball, goes to the backstop for strike two. As Anderson back in the batter's box with an 0-2 count. But Junior Flanagan, her 27th start of the season here, a 25-2 record, 150 in the third innings pitch, a swing and a miss there. Up and in. Anderson swung through it for the first strikeout of the game. Speaking of strikeouts, 265 strikeouts, one of the best in the state for Flanagan. Was 150 in the third innings pitch. She's got one save, 60 hits against her, 21 runs against, 10 earned runs, a 0.47 ERA. She's walked 11, hit 3, struck out those 265. Opponents are just hitting 111 against her. As a team, the pitching staff for North Linn, a .97 ERA and 121 batting average against them. A ball to Sam Heeman, as there's a pitch that she wishes she wouldn't have swung at. The ball upstairs there. And the count is now even at 1 ball and 1 strike. For the Lynx, defensively, Sommerfeld, Bridgewater, and Roush left to right. Gallery, Smith, Smock, and Doyle across the infield. Flanagan and Flanagan. The battery creates behind the plate. Abby inside the circle, and then strike two there to Heeman. One out here in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, it looks like so far through the first couple of batters, St. Ansgar is really having a hard time timing the speed and location.
Strike three, outer half at the knees, and Heeman looks at it for strike three. The umpire is a veteran officiating crew tonight. Delbert Christensen from Marion behind home plate. Ty Hills, the first base umpire from Fairfax, and Mark Murphy, I should say, from Marion, is the third base umpire right in front of us. We're the third base side, just to the left of the press box, and down to the left of the third base Lynx dugout. Swing and a miss there for strike one to Lily Walk. Lily Walk is the starting pitcher for St. Ansgar. Hopefully that's a good omen for the Lynx here tonight as the other pitcher is named Walk. There's a swing and a miss for strike two, 0-2 the count. Here to Lily Walk. Comes in one of the seniors with a .352 batting average. 31 hits, 30 runs knocked in. Flanagan ready, the 0-2 pitch on the way. And it's swung on and missed. Striking out the side, Abby Flanagan, and we go to the bottom of the first. Lynx coming up for the first time. We're back after this for KMCH Sports.
The staff at Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See your insurance experts, Christy, Larry, or Sue at the Delhi Insurance Agency.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
Along with in-studio producer Ashley Vick, John Swisher, Bill Logan back with you here from North Linn High School softball field. As keep an eye on other area coverage games tonight. We'll have updates from Anamosa, West Liberty, Starmont at Clarksville, and a game you can hear live online at KMCH.com. Beckman down in Durant with Roger Reed and Kevin Shookman. Regional final 1A, 2A, and 3A. Monday night here in the world of high school softball. We'll have Class 4A for you tomorrow night. West Delaware and Central DeWitt, and also Independence. And their opponent tomorrow night, Iowa City Liberty. There's a ball taken by Hannah Bridgewater, the center fielder. As Bridgewater, this potent offense for North Linn, leads things off. As the 1-0 is a swing and a miss at a pitch downstairs for strike one. Reven 1-1. Bridgewater, 132 at bats, 60 runs scored. She leads the team and probably tops in one of the top in the state. As 35 runs batted in, 12 doubles, 52 hits, 394 batting average for Hannah. The 1-1 on the way, and it's a grounder left side on a knee. The shortstop able to get her girl. Anderson, a nice play there, fired a bullet to first. And the 6-3 ground out for out number one. If you can defend that speed, that's one of the first things against North Linn here when you're the opposition of being able to battle at top of the order and how quick they are.
I thought maybe she beat that out because the shortstop Anderson actually went down to a knee to field that, and then made it. But good, accurate throw, strong throw over there. Just got Bridgewater in time. But when she went down to that knee, I thought that might be what it takes to beat out.
Strike there to Caitlin Sommerfeld. And there's a bouncer right side. Foul ball off the bat of Sommerfeld. She has incredible numbers as well. As North Linn, 396 runs scored to just 57 give up. They come in averaging 9 runs a game. They only give up 1 run a game. As they've won 22 of 23 shutout contests, 25 of 26 double-digit contests, and they're 6-3 against 7 ranked opponents. There's a little popper left side. The shortstop Anderson again should go back and make the catch with her back towards left field. A pop out to the shortstop for out number 2 brings up Abby Flanagan now.
Yeah, you take a look at their hits as a team. They've got 433 hits as a team. They've got 5 girls that have got 49 or more. You know, so it's not just 1 or 2 girls that are leading them. It's up and down that lineup, and a pretty potent lineup.
Batting .384 as a team. North Linn is St. Ansgar, 346 batting average. Their team ERA at 2.94. The pitchers, Lily Walk, the senior, 20-6 record. This is her 26th start. As a strike there to Abby Flanagan, the 0-1 on the way, and it's grounder right to the shortstop Anderson again. A high throw, an errant throw, pulls the first baseman off the bag. She'll get her and fire to second, but not before Abby will get the second on the error. As that time, Anderson rushing the throw and didn't really have to as much as it sailed on her. Home plate side of first base. And then the Lynx have their first runner with 2 outs here in the bottom of inning number 1.
Yeah, well, it looked like a pretty routine play. And that throw just sailed toward the home plate side of first base on her. And Flanagan did a nice job of going out there and beating it out. And then kind of knew that that's what it was going to be to get to second base. And Robinson goes in as the courtesy runner.
Evelyn Robinson, the 8th grader, doing the running duties here. She's 0 for 1 in the stolen base department, has scored 12 runs on the season. A strike there to Grace Flanagan standing in.
No, that was a ball. It was low and inside. I thought they fooled you on the board.
Okay. 1-0 the count. As Evelyn Robinson settled at second base, Flanagan takes the ball outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count.
Opportunity here for North Linn to get right on the board here, bottom of the first inning, and get on top and just kind of set the tone for the night.
A strike there, taken by Grace Flanagan. 2-1 the count, I should say, here in the bottom of the first inning. Runner on second base. There are 2 away. Flanagan back in and ready. Grace grounds this one left side in the hole, past the shortstop, into left field. Being waved around as Robinson. She will go in sliding ahead of the, not even a tag applied, as Grace Flanagan gets the offense going here for the Lynx on the hit to left field. The RBI. And the Lynx jump on the scoreboard first here. As now another runner in for Grace Flanagan now. The courtesy runner will be Elsie Ware.
Yeah, that was a nice job of hitting there. She was real patient there, took the first two pitches for balls, and then took one as a strike, and then kind of judging the speed. Nice job. And then she hit it hard between short and third out in the left field. And then Robinson easily came around and scored. That's why you put that courtesy runner out there, probably the fastest girl in your dugout that's not playing.
48 RBIs now for Grace Flanagan, 56 hit. Standing in is Jill Smith, the shortstop. Ball up and out there for a ball. 1 and all the count here to Jill Smith. As Smith, one of the freshmen on this team, played as an 8th grader a year ago. 1 senior, 6 juniors, 4 freshmen, 3 8th graders. 17 on the squad for head coach Mark Porter, the 78-year-old. There's a bouncer left side. The shortstop going to get it right in front of the runner. Fires the first and gets her girl. The ground out to the shortstop for out number 3. But the Lynx do get 1 run across thanks to 1 error and 1 hit. We go to the second, 1-0 Northland. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggin is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
Back into North Lynn. We'll pop out to Smith, the shortstop, for out number 1 here in the top of the second inning. North Lynn leads this game. Final score of 1-0 here. Trying to get their first ever trip to the state tournament next week in Fort Dodge. Their 3rd regional final, 3rd ever in the program history of North Lynn softball. Brings up Canyon Schucher now, the first baseman. 4 retired in a row for Abby Flanagan. A ball outside there to Schucher. She is the daughter of head coach Lance Schucher in his first season. 7 seniors, 2 juniors, 7 sophomores, 3 freshmen, and 2 8th graders. Here for the Saints of St. Ansgar. And there's a ball fouled up and out of play. 2-1 now the count here to Schucher. St. Ansgar, their 33rd game here tonight. They're 0-3 against 3 ranked opponents. 2-2 in 1-run games, 8-2 in shutouts, 14-2 in double-digit contests. They're 71st team out of 80 Class 2A schools in the state with a enrollment of 149. North Lynn is 49 of 80. The enrollment size of 166. Ball 3 in the dirt there. 3 balls and 1 strike, 1 down. Top of the second inning, North Lynn with the lead. 1-0. They scored 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Saint error, and left a runner on base. And at bottom of the first. And the 3-1 is a foul ball to backstop. Makes the count full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Talk about errors earlier. Only 51 coming in. St. Ansgar committed their 43rd as they had 42 coming in, so 9 less. And North Lynn improved on that number significantly. As we talked about, they had over 80 a season ago. The 3-2 on the way. It's a foul ball off the catcher. Flanagan bounces to the backstop over the head of home plate umpire Delbert Christensen. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here at the top of the second inning.
Yeah, getting that unearned run in that bottom of the first inning for North Lynn just really can calm a lot of nerves right off the bat when you go out there first top of the inning, he got 3 outs on 10 pitches, and then scored an unearned run.
A little grounder over the head of Flanagan. Getting to it was Smith, but not able to corral it as the ball drops after touching her glove. And on first base now is Tanian Schucher.
Yeah, she came in real quick. Knew she was going to have to make a quick play out of it. Just didn't look it all the way into her glove. Knew she was going to have to kind of grab it and throw all in the same motion, and just didn't come up with and make the play. But hasn't played shortstop a lot. Coach was talking to us beforehand about how he made the switch.
Making the switch with Smith coming in from the outfield as putting one of his speedier infielders, all-conference shortstop, Caitlin Sommerfeld, moving to left to give him more speed and get to those balls in the outfield tournament time. There's a throw down. They would have had the runner, but the ball was dropped by Doyle at first. As boy, did Schucher get lucky there.
Yeah, she did. I remember last year down here, the second baseman snuck in there on Regina a couple times and got a pick off. And she obviously got in there without the coach or the player knowing she was back there, because if she'd have hung on to that, she had her.
2-1 the count. Here to the batter, Mallory Jewell. Designated player in the 6th spot for St. Ansgar. Score update, second inning in Clarksville. Clarksville leads Starmont 1-0. Clarksville, the number 3 team in Class 1A with a record of 30-1. Ahead of the Stars early after 1 inning of play up in Clarksville tonight. 2-2 the count with 1 down as the batter, Jewell, steps back in. Runner on first. Top of the second. Lynx with the lead in this ball game, 1-0. Flanagan back on the rubber, ready for the 2-2 pitch. And it's on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 for the second out. And it brings up Brooklyn Hackbart.
That's strikeout number 4 now for Abby Flanagan. As she got 3 in the first inning, struck out the side in 10 pitches. A little more this time. St. Ansgar being a little more patient, making Abby pitch a little more this inning and putting the ball in play.
Abby ready with 2 outs, runner on first. The pitch to Hackbart is a ball outside and away for ball 1. 1-0 the count here to Hackbart, the right fielder. Hackbart, a sophomore, one of 7 on the roster for head coach Lance Schucher. The 1-0, swung on the miss. One climbed the ladder and climbing it after it and coming up empty. There is Hackbart, and the count's even now at 1-1. With 2 away, runner on first. Flanagan, the 1-1, first strike. Above the knees, outer half. And the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Flanagan ready. The 1-2 on the way, swung on and missed. Chased it upstairs and outside. Good 1-2 pitch. And got help from Hackbart there. She struck out 5 so far. 1 error doesn't hurt as they leave the runner on. To the bottom of the second we go. 1-0 North Linn. Back after this, KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Cy and Charlie sells the full line of top-quality Whirlpool appliances, including Maytag and KitchenAid, at competitive prices. Cy and Charlie's offer professional delivery, installation, and factory-trained service. Best of luck from Cy and Charlie's, your appliance headquarters in Independence.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, Find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Back into North Linn. Bottom of the second inning. 6, 7, 8 for the Lynx, who lead 1-0. Gallery, Limley, and Smock due up for head coach Marv Porter and company. His granddaughter, Amber Porter, the 2017 graduate of Albernet. And Kirkwood, softball player, coaching first base. Taylor Henderson, a former Center Pointer Banner softball player, grad of CPU, and Mount Mercy softball player right now, is the third coach for North Linn, the number 1 team in Class 2A, with that record of 38-4, the most wins in all teams, all 5 classes in high school softball this year right now. Ball downstairs, 1-2 the count. Here to Natalie Gallery, as Natalie comes in, 33 runs, 42 hits, 29 runs batted in, 359 batting average. The 1-2 on the way to Gallery is bounced slowly right side. First baseman gets to it, flips to the second baseman, just gets there in time. And the 3-4 on the putout for out number 1. As Schucher going to her right, getting that ball, and Heeman, good heads up. She got to the bag, underhand toss, got Gallery. Jenna Limley stands in now.
Yeah, they made that look routine. I thought, geez, they're going at that pretty nonchalant. She's probably going to beat that out. I mean, there didn't look to be any sense of urgency, didn't look any nerves or anything, just routine play.
There's a strikeout or half to Jenna Limley, the designated player. Limley, the freshman. 4 freshmen on the roster. Mark Porter, 160 wins, 51 losses. His 100th win, picked that up last June 8th as the 1961 graduate of Manchester High School. He was a Manchester Manhawk, graduating in 61. This is his second year at North Linn, a 76-9 record for Coach Porter. 3 years as head coach at Albernet, 84-42. Been to 4 state tournaments with North Linn, 3 as assistant, 1 as a head coach. There's a hit into center field. It bounds down in front of the center fielder, Haley Anderson. And the Lynx have their second hit of the game, 1 out and 1 on. Here, the bottom of the second, it brings up Sydney Smock.
And Haley Anderson almost let that thing get by her. She came in and realized she wasn't going to be able to make the play, and then kind of short-hopped the left-hander out there. And when it hit the grass, it just kind of skipped rather than bounced and almost got underneath her glove that would have had the Lynx running for more bases there, but just blocked it.
Sydney Smock will stand in after taking a ball. Bottom of the second inning in Clarksville. Clarksville leads Starmont 1-0. They're in the second inning down in West Liberty. Anamosa trailing West Liberty 3-0. The Comets coming out of the gates and getting 3 runs in that first inning. West Liberty and Anamosa, battle of top 10 Class 3A teams. 1-1 the count. 1 down. Runner on first. There's a ball up and out for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Here to Sydney Smock. This is a ball inside. I stop at the catcher, Abby Heeman. Sydney Smock will stand back in.
Yeah, 3-1 now. Good eye in there and get herself on base here and create some pressure on that Saint defense. Taking that one all the way. Ball 4. So runner first wasn't really sure, so she stayed right there to the.
Well, that's
to the batter got
you're not sure.
That's right.
Safe than sorry.
Yep.
First free pass, first walk of the game taken by the Lynx. So 2 runners on, 1 down. Olivia Roush now will stand in. Roush, the right fielder. As Olivia, 24 runs, 32 hits. She's batting .352. That second leadoff hitter in the 9th spot, which my partner Bill Logan loves when coaches can do that. As Olivia Roush shows bunt, pulls back, takes a ball, want to know the count.
Yeah, there's so many teams that they're dangerous when they've got a good good number 9 hitter. I like to call him the double leadoff because if they can get on base, set that table. There's a great bunt.
Bunt right out in front of the plate, and she will get there as the ball is dropped to the first baseman. The Lynx are going to score their second run of the game on the second error of the game. I think they would have had her.
Yeah, they should have been out at first had she held on to it.
As the E3 there, the second error of the game by St. Ansgar. So putting pressure on the defense. We always talk about the Lynx are doing that and have 2 runs to show for it already.
Yeah, I think that was the second baseman that was covering on that bunt.
Okay,
E4. It was an E4. I think it was the second baseman that came over. And I don't know if she lost it in the sun or anything. It could have been because that's a tough sun field over there. First baseman is wearing sunglasses and the second baseman's not. But nonetheless, an error gets the second run for the Lynx.
This is a ball that's thrown to the cutoff girl, is stealing second base with Olivia Roush. Runners on second and third now. The 5th bat of the inning. Hannah Bridgewater standing in. She grounded out to shorter last time of the first. The Lynx got 1 run so far. Have runners on second and third. 1 down here in the bottom of the second. A strike on the outer edge there for strike 2. As Bridgewater's down in the count 0-2. We've had a ground out to first, a hit to center, a walk, an error by the second baseman on the fielder's choice. There's a hard ground ball left side. Lynx will score another run. And getting the out at first is the shortstop. And getting to third is Olivia Rouse. A good heads-up running. Lynx lead 3-0 now.
Yeah, nice job of base running right there. As Smock, the base runner at third, on contact on the ground. Shortstop's playing back in normal position, so she took off. Shortstop didn't even take a look at her, just immediately threw to first base. And Roush did a nice job of running after the throw, got over to third base. So 2 down, they got a runner at third, but they got 2 more runs in this thing, take a 3-0 lead.
Caitlin Sommerfeld standing in. She popped out to short back in the first. 6th batter this inning. 3-0, Lynx have the lead. Runner on third, 2 away. And the last of the second inning. There's a swinging bunt attempt by this left hitter, Caitlin Sommerfeld. She's in the hole now, 0-2. Sommerfeld with that .437 batting average, third on the team, 55 hits. Which is third on the team, 55 runs scored, which is second on the team, 17 runs batted in. Our grounder right side. Second baseman has it up and over. For the ground out to end the inning, the Lynx add 2 more. They go up 3-0. To the third inning we go. Back after this, KMC Sports.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. Nutrient Ag Solutions, the largest provider of crop inputs and services.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with 1 policy, 1 bill, 1 deductible, and 1 agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petlin today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Back into North Linn, 3-0 Lynx lead after 2 complete innings here. 8-9-1 for St. Ansgar. Patterson, Jenkins, and Anderson. No hits, just 1 error, 1 base runner so far for St. Ansgar against Abby Flanagan. Counts 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So Lynx 2 more runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. And there is the swinging K by Patterson. That is the 6th now in the game, the 5th swinging variety strikeout. Off the right arm of Abby Flanagan, 1 away, brings up Molly Jenkins, the number 9 batter, the 3rd baseman. As Jenkins, the senior.
What an off-speed pitch right there. She just threw it come floating in there, and the pitch batter, Jenkins, swung on the ball, hadn't even gotten there yet. That's how much she got fooled. That's the first one I really saw that off-speed pitch, and that was perfect.
One and one now the count here to Jenkins.
Jenkins, one of 5 seniors in the starting lineup for St. Ansgar.
And a swing and a miss there for strike 2, 1 and 2 the count. Here to Molly Jenkins. Lynx with the 3-0 lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss there. Way behind that fastball, outer edge. Jenkins goes down, another strikeout, 2 outs here in this top of the 3rd inning.
And she has controlled the offense for St. Ansgar here so far. First time through the lineup, they had a pop up to the shortstop and a ground out to the shortstop that turned it into an error. Otherwise, she struck them all out. So she's really done a nice job first time through the lineup. Now we'll see how St. Ansgar adjusts here the second time through.
Strike there, foul ball back. Strike 1 to Haley Anderson. Haley Anderson struck out in that first inning, and he struck out swinging. So many different ways to spell Haley.
Yeah.
You never know if it's Haley or Hallie. There's a little popper in front of the bag. Smith gets to it and makes the catch. The pop out ends the top of the 3rd. To the bottom half we go. Lynx lead 3-0. This is regional final softball from KMC Sports.
Stephen Motors in Monticello, the only GM service dealer in Monticello with GM trained technicians. Good luck to all area teams during tournament action from Stephen Motors in Monticello.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Dan Oberbrackling Concrete and Excavating in Coggan is celebrating 50 years in business. Call Dan for all of your concrete and demolition projects.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Financial Strategies in Dyersville and Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi wishes everyone the best during tournament action. Good luck to all teams, players, and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Bottom half of the 3rd inning. Lynx lead this one 3-0 over St. Ansgar. For the Lynx, 3-4-5, Flanagan, and Smith. As here is a nice backhanded stop by the shortstop, Jaden Anderson. She retires the batter, Abby Flanagan, on the 6-3 ground out. She's had a lot of opportunities so far. She's only faltered 1 time. That was a nice backhanded stab, and then a strong throw over to first base by Jaden Anderson, the senior for the Saints team.
Yeah, and the easiest play she had is the one she had the throwing error on.
Here's a hot shot up the middle on the ground in to center field. Second hit for Flanagan. 3rd in the game for North Linn as Flanagan is on first base. A courtesy runner will most likely come here with 1 away, maybe not yet, as Flanagan gets another hit here, her 57 now. She's tied with her sister, twin sister Abby, with 57 hits, leading the Lynx.
Well, Grace is a hit. Macy's up by 4 now.
Not the stats that I'm seeing. Oh, that must be the difference of the stat sheet there.
Yep.
These must not have been updated. So Grace, with her 2 hits tonight, having the lead. A strike there to Jill Smith. This one is hit into right field. Getting over to her right is Hackmark, but it's going to get by her all the way to the bottom of the fence. Flanagan being held up at first. Jill Smith with the hit to right field. And the Lynx are in business again with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, they're doing a really nice job of scoring that ball up. That 4th hit of the game, along with 2 errors by St. Ansgar. And North Lynn's taking advantage of the errors both innings. But single to double here after 1 are out. North Lynn's threatening to score for the 3rd inning in a row here.
For Smith, second on the team with her 14th double now. She's got 50 hits. That brings up Natalie Gallery.
First pitch was low, ball 1. She grounded out to the first baseman her first time up. Swinging a foul tip. Even the count at 1. 1 away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. North Lynn looking to add to the 3-0 lead.
The 1-1 swung on a miss. Took a while off of that one. Swung over the top, did Gallery. Score updates here after 3 innings. Clarksville leading 2-0 over Starmont in Clarksville tonight. Also, Anamosa now down 5-0 to West Liberty in the bottom of the 3rd. And Beckman is leading their game 1-0 in the 2nd inning. As there is a grounder right side, the second baseman will get the bag before the runner comes. A little minor collision there as the first baseman fielded it again. The old 3-4 ground out for out number 2. The Lynx do score their 4th run of the game on the RBI ground out by Gallery as Smith gets over to 3rd. So runner on 3rd, 2 down. Lynx have scored another run. Here's a floater in a shallow center coming on is Anderson off the bat of Jenna Limbley and puts it away for out number 3. But the Lynx add 1 more. They lead 4-0. To the 4th we go. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
To the top of the 4th. Lynx leading 4-0. Time for the
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Linn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Back in the 4th inning already. We're 39 minutes old in this Class 2A Region 7 final here tonight from North Lynn. Swing and a miss by the leadoff girl. Number 2 batter Sam Heeman here for St. Ansgar. Heeman goes down, striking out for the 2nd time, this time swinging after the first time looking. As Lily Walk will stand in now. She struck out swinging her last time in the 1st inning. As here's a little roller right back to Abby Flanagan, just on the edge of the circle, fires the first for the putout. A 1-3 ground out to the pitcher for out number 2, and it brings up Jaden Anderson now.
Yeah, Abby's just on cruise control here right now. She's faced 12 batters and struck out 8 of them. The other 3 have all been on the infield, so nobody from St. Ansgar so far has scored anything up and gotten anything even out of that infield.
8 strikeouts for Flanagan. Only 1 have been the looking variety. She retired 4 in a row. Then that error occurred in the second. 7 in a row sat down since then. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now with 2 down. Ansgar coming in with 11-game win streak. Lynx have won 2 of their last 3, being beaten by Class 4A number 10 Williamsburg at home here back on Friday, July 5th. Foul ball there. 0-2 remains the count as the Lynx lost back-to-back early June 8th at that North Scott tournament. Eliza Muscatine, North Scott, both heavy-ranked teams in the respective 3A and 4A classes. Since then, they won 19 straight before that loss to Williamsburg. Foul back to the fence there. As St. Ansgar has been to state twice. First time back in 1988. Last time was 2014, both in 2A. 126 miles away, 2 hours and 6 minutes if you go the speed limit via Highway 218. Here near Troy Mills from St. Ansgar. And there's a swing and a miss on the pitch up and out for another strikeout. Flanagan cruising along to the bottom of the 4th we go. 4-0 North Linn. Back at the bench from KMCH Sports.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
John and Bill back with you. For the bottom of the 4th inning. Here from North Linn High School softball field, the Lynx 4-0 ahead of St. Ansgar. Lynx faithful on hand here tonight. Big crowd for this regional final. 3rd in a row for North Linn softball. And these fans want to witness history here tonight, trying to get to the state tournament for the first time ever. 1-1 count. Here to Sydney Smock, who leads things off. 8-9-1, Smock, Roush, and Bridgewater. 2-1 the count here to Sydney Smock, who walked and scored the second run of that 2-run second inning. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third for the Lynx. The 2-1 pitch on the way. The ball outside and low. Ball 3-1 the count. So through 3 innings, the Lynx have 4 runs, 4 hits, and have left 3 runners on base and 2 errors defensively for St. Ansgar. There's a ball. A strike called. A lower strike on the outside corner for strike 2. And we're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a new pitcher, too, John. I can't get her number, but that's a new pitcher.
I was just going to look at her and see if that was the same pitcher as a swing and a miss for Smock. Or 1 out. Looks like number 4. Sam Heeman, does she pitch? No. So it's either got to be Jewel or Shuso.
Foul.
So either 21 or 2. It's got to be 2. It's Jewel. Mallory Jewel, the 8th grader, is in the pitch. As she started, she did not start the game. Yes, she did as the DP, so she just came in. So they'll probably stay like that and still have a walk hit, I'm guessing, as a walk is 352 average. Well, line out there.
A little pop up to the shortstop.
Pop up for out number 2. Off the bat, Olivia Roush brings up the top of the order. Hannah Bridgewater now. Here in the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 North Linn. Foul ball back to the fence for strike 1. 0-1 the count. To the top of the order. Bridgewater is grounded on both times up to the left side. The 0-1 on the way. This is lined left side up over the head. Hits the glove of the shortstop. Anderson gets by her after tipping the top of the glove there. It was a tough play, valiant effort. Bridgewater is on with the infield hit with Caitlin Sommerfeld standing in now with 2 outs here in this bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, that thing was hit well, and Anderson did a nice job of getting up as high as she could get. Just goes off the end of her glove. We'll give that a hit. That was hit very, very hard line shot. And if she doesn't get it, that's probably a double easily out to left center.
Caitlin Sommerfeld stands in. A strike there. 0-1 the count. Update from Clarksville as Starmont trailing Clarksville now after 4 innings, 5-0. 5-0 Clarksville leads Starmont up in Clarksville tonight. 0-1 the count here to Sommerfeld. They played 4 innings in Clarksville, going into the top of the 5th. And not good for Anamosa down in West Liberty. There is a strike in the inside corner. There's a throw down on the runner going. That is Hannah Bridgewater. As Bridgewater with the stolen base as the count. Here now to Sommerfeld. 0-1 as time is called. As Anderson tying her shoe at short. And not good for Anamosa down in West Liberty is 2 more runs for West Liberty. Now Anamosa trails 7-0 as they're in the 4th inning.
Yeah, that's quite a turnaround for Anamosa there. Going from last year below 500, new coach down there a year ago. I think they were 13-17, and now it's a tremendous year.
There is a popper shallow right field. Coming in is Hackbart. The F9 to put it away for out number 3 as we go to the 5th. 4-0 North Linn. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Oh, and 1 the count here in the top of the 5th inning now. St. Ansgar standing in 5-6-7. Schucher, Jewell, and Hackbart. North Linn leads 4-0, the number 1 team in Class 2A against unranked St. Ansgar. Strike 2 there. 0-2 the count. It's 1-1 is the official count, I guess. The scoreboard jumping the gun again.
it looked good. I thought the same thing, but I didn't hear him say anything, and then he just corrected the scoreboard. He put up 1-1.
For ball 2 up and out there. Should be 2-1, and it is. Says home plate umpire Delbert Christensen from Marion. Ty Hill from Fairfax on first base. Mark Murphy, the third base umpire from Marion. The 2-1 pitch evens the count up at 2-2 on a pitch outer half there. Tanyan Schucher. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here in the top of the 5th. 4-0 North Linn with the lead. 2-2 is a little popper left side. Going to get into the fence just beyond the third base dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes remains the count. Scoreboard update from the major leagues. Cubs are down 1-0 in the bottom of the 3rd at Wrigley Field in Chicago. Bills Dodgers are doing well at Philadelphia tonight. It was a much lesser team than the Cubs. 7-1 Dodgers beating the Phillies in the top of the 5th inning. And the count's even now at 2-2 to Tanyan Schucher. Elsewhere, Yankees losing 2-1 to the Tampa Bay Rays in the bottom of the 5th. Indians trailing to the Tigers. Top of the 6th, Braves and Brewers are scoreless in the 3rd. White Sox and Royals, same, scoreless in the 3rd. Here's a high fly ball, deep right center field. Bridgewater getting over to it and will put it away. The fly out to the center fielder. For out number 1 brings up Mallory Jewell, now the designated player.
Yeah, that was 7 pitches to retire the batter there. So Schucher did a nice job of spoiling some pitches and whatnot. Because Abby's had some innings where she's had, she had 9 last inning, she had 10 in the 1st and 10 in the 3rd. So making her throw a few more pitches here, the second time through.
Swing and a miss. Chase the bad one downstairs. Mallory Jewell, now the pitcher. Jewell down the count, 0-1. 1 away, top of the 5th, 4-0 North Linn. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Even the second time through the lineup here, I'm not sure how many times St. Ansgar this year would have faced the quality of pitching as what Abby's giving them right now tonight.
Not much, you wouldn't think. Swinging miss on the pitch up and out for the second out there. Another strikeout here off the right arm of Abby Flanagan.
Number 10.
Only one of them has been the looking variety. Brooklyn Hackbart stands in. She struck out swinging back in the 2nd. Score update from West Liberty. Anamosa scores. They get on the scoreboard and they trail now 7-1. West Liberty over Anamosa down in West Liberty tonight in the bottom of the 4th inning. Anamosa's turnaround, as Bill was talking about, the best seasons in a long time. Their 3rd best ever, 31 wins. They have a 37-win campaign when they finished 4th in 2A back in 1995, and they were 47-5 back in 1996, the best ever in Anamosa softball when they were runner-up in Class 2A. 0-2 the count here to Brooklyn Hackbart. There's a ball up and out for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Still in the 5th inning in Clarksville. Clarksville leading Starmont 5-0. Last check, it was Beckman winning 1-0 in the 3rd. We'll get another score update on that one, hopefully. As a 1-2 swung on and missed. Strikeout number 11 for Flanagan. The Lynx going to the bottom of 5th, leading 4-0. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester. Tonight's a great time to try the new stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Ranch. Have one delivered while you're listening to the game, grab one for carryout, or enjoy the Pizza Ranch buffet. Then satisfy your sweet tooth with some chocolate cactus bread. Pizza Ranch in Manchester, Independence, and Owine.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
John Bill back with you, bottom of the fifth inning. North Linn leads things off with their third batter, Abby Flanagan. A strike there. Flanagan, and Smith. Abby grounded out her last time, reached on air and scored the first run of the ball game. Lynx 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. They lead 4-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. Little popper right side. First baseman all the way over in second base territory as Schucher makes the catch. A pop out. Round number 1, Tannen Schucher, one of the leaders on this team, the senior. No seniors from last year's team who finished 21-14 for St. Ansgar. Lost to Central Springs in the regional final 15-5 in 6 innings. So their second regional final in a row here tonight. They have won 5 of the last 6 seasons. They had a losing season 2 years ago, 14-25. 3 before that, all winning campaigns, including in 2014 when they were 19-11. And finished 8th in Class 2A. Went 0-3 in the state tournament with losses to Highland, Albertette, North Butler after beating Manson Northwest Webster 4-0 in the regional final in 2014. 2-0 the count. Here to Grace Flanagan. She's 2 for 2, an RBI, 2 hits, and a run scored so far in this contest. And this one, put a charge into it. Deep center field. The center fielder goes down, and that ball is outside the fence and gone. A home run by Grace Flanagan. The solo shot to center, and that center fielder, she is in some pain. Haley Anderson turned, and she went down. That is unfortunate to see there. She turned and tried to go back and just went down in a split second.
Yeah, she's in a lot of pain.
Oh, my.
I don't know if it's a knee or an ankle, but by the time I looked up and saw it, and I looked out there, she was already laying on the ground, so it must have been like her first step turning or something, and she was down in a hurry.
Hate to see that.
Yeah, that's bad.
Second RBI for Grace Flanagan. Flanagan with their 11th home run of the season. Now her 49th RBI. As this team coming in with 31 home runs. Yeah, 12 home run. Looking at the wrong stats. Okay, let's go 12 there. So 33rd home run of the year. And I forgot she had that grand slam to make it 14-1 to end the game the other night.
Yep. They're carrying her in, so that's not a good sign either.
No, we knew it wouldn't be with her.
Well, they're
Quickly she went down.
There was a hole or something out there, a little low spot that she must have caught. Both coaches are out there looking, and now an umpire is going to go out and take a look.
He's just going to go out and talk to the coaches as they come back in with 1 out here in this 5th inning. A home run by Grace Flanagan as the Lynx lead now 5-0. So 1-0. Beckman still leads in the 5th inning. Beckman leads Durant down in Durant tonight. 1-0. Last check from West Liberty. Anamosa trailing 7-1. Into the top of the 5th inning down in West Liberty tonight. Anamosa trailing 7-1. And Starmont is still trailing Clarksville 5-0 in the 5th inning.
Looks like Taylor Hanna will be the new center fielder for St. Ansgar. They had her listed as one of the courtesy runners, so she's playing center field. She's playing a little bit deeper, so if there is a spot out there, she's playing behind it.
Taylor Hanna is a sophomore for St. Ansgar. Jill Smith stands in. She got a hitter last time, a double in the 3rd. Rounded out back in the 1st. This one is line drive in the center field, right in front of that new center fielder, Hanna. It bounds down. Second hit for Jill Smith. As the hit for the Lynx be the 7th hit of the ball game. 2 hits this inning with that homer, and now the 1-out single. Natalie Gallery will stand in. RBI ground out her last time. She grounded out back in the 2nd.
And both time, every inning here, 4 out of the 5, I should say. Coach Porter, they put a run up on the board.
This one is a fly ball left field. Off the bat of Natalie Gallery. The fly out to left fielder for out number 2. Brings up Jenna Lindley now. Well, unfortunately for the Starmont Stars, it's over in Clarksville. They were 10-run in 5 innings. 10-0 Clarksville with the 10-0 win over Starmont tonight. And the Cubs have at least scored a couple more runs as they take the lead over the Reds. As there is a shown bunt pulled back. Low throw, throwing down to first. Lining back in is Smith. So congratulations to Coach Colton Jansen, John Jansen, an outstanding effort and a nice little run there. They end at 17-22 to the Stars as they lose 10-0 tonight in 5 innings. The number 3 team in Clarksville.
Beckman just scored 3 runs in the top of the 5th inning to go ahead 4-0.
Nice.
Had 3 hits and a walk in that 5th inning.
In the 5th inning, Beckman leads Durant 4-0. Good news for an area coverage team. There is a fly ball in his shallow center field and bobbled and dropped by the center fielder, Hannah. She comes on. But she had that ball. It popped out. She turned around, and there it was on the ground as Lindley will get on the 3rd error of the game.
Yeah, she just came in, and it was an easy play, and I think because it was too easy, she just came in a little nonchalant and it just hit right on the end of her glove and then kind of popped up, and then she turned like it went behind her, but it stayed in front of her and dropped for a 2-base error, put runners at second, third with 2 out, and Sydney Smock will step in. Nope, they got a pinch hitter. Number 13. Ellie Flanagan.
The youngest of the Flanagan sisters, the 8th grader. Ellie pinch hitting here, and there's a grounder, and that'll do it in this 5th inning. But the Lynx had one more on the home run by Grace Flanagan. 5-0 to the 6th we go. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Financial Strategies in Dyersville and Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi wishes everyone the best during tournament action. Good luck to all teams, players, and coaches.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Dan Oberbreckling Concrete and Excavating in Coggin is celebrating 50 years in business. Call Dan for all of your concrete and demolition projects.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Top of the 6th inning is here. This game is an hour and 3 minutes old from Northland High School softball field. 8-9-1. Patterson, Jenkins, and Anderson doing up for St. Ansgar as the Lynx lead this game 5-0. A bunt foul. Right side. The count is now 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and right now St. Ansgar are looking for a base runner here. They've not had anybody yet to reach base. Right now, they're trying to bunt on, trying to get whatever they can just to get pressure on the defense and get something going here.
A foul ball backwards for strike 2. 1-2 the count. 6 area coverage teams in regional finals. 1 is out now. Starmont losing 10-0 in 5 innings tonight in Clarksville. Beckman had 4-0 in the 5th. And I'm also losing 7-1 in the 5th down in West Liberty. The ball downstairs for ball 2. 2-2 the count. We'll have 2 more area coverage teams tomorrow night as West Delaware in action at Sill Field at 7 o'clock. They will host the Sabres of Central DeWitt Also tomorrow night, we'll have online coverage of Independence. The Mustangs trying to get back to the state tournament for the second year in a row. They will host Iowa City Liberty. Roger Reed, Kevin Schickman will have that for you live on KMCH.com. Ball 3 here to Patterson. 3 balls, 2 strikes. In the top of the 6th, Lynx lead 5-0. So 3-2 is strike 3, outer half. Bell to high, looking is Patterson. The second looking variety has now 12 or 13? 12. 12 strikeouts for Abby Flanagan. Molly Jenkins stands in now.
17 batters faced, 12 strikeouts. So tremendous job. Throwing a few changeups tonight, but most of those, the first pitch changeup, that was a ball. But she's been hitting her spots here awesome here tonight and very efficient with the pitches.
Ball 1 there to Molly Jenkins, who struck out swinging her last time. Strike called. Evens it up at 1-1. Only 1 base runner allowed. It was on that error in the second inning. Since then, 12 batters sat down by Flanagan. A strikeout or half there for strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Twelve of the 17 batters gone down, striking out here. Tonight we're in the top of the 6th, 5-0 North Linn. A ball outside there, and we're even 2-2. Strike 3 there. Another looking variety. Jenkins goes down for the second out. That brings up Haley Anderson now.
Yeah, it's such a different atmosphere down here tonight compared to years ago. Years ago, it was scoreless after 7 innings, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. You know, every time there was a pitch, it seemed like everybody was into it. And tonight, pretty comfortable. They've scored every inning but 1 so far. Haven't only let 1 batter on base.
So a popper right side. First baseman now comes in. Doyle puts it away. The pop out for out number 3. To the bottom of 6th we go. 5-0 North Linn. Back after this from KMC Sports.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See your insurance experts, Christy, Larry, or Sue at the Delhi Insurance Agency.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts. Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
John and Bill back with you. Bottom of the 6th inning. Foul ball left side. Off the bat of the Lynx number 9 batter, Olivia Roush standing in. Reached on an error back in the 2nd. Popped out her last time in the 4th. Lynx lead 5-0 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Trying to get to the first ever state tournament. Here's a bouncing ball left side. Anderson has it up and over. And the 6-3 ground out to the shortstop for out number 1 brings up the top of the order, and Hannah Bridgewater.
Yeah, nice job there again at shortstop. Anderson makes some tough plays look easy, and the one error that she had that kind of opened the floodgate there in that first inning was on a routine play that maybe it was too routine for her because she's got a good, strong, accurate throw. Any other throw she's thrown over there, and that throw was on a routine play was just a throw up the first baseline for one of the 3 errors by St. Ansgar.
Coach Mark Porter going to the bench here, bringing in Maddie Stepanek. Stepanek, one of the sophomores on this team, pitch hitting for Bridgewater, leadoff girl, top of the order. Bridgewater 1 for 3 tonight, 2 ground outs and an infield hit to the left side. As Stepanek takes a ball out of the zone there. As the numbers on Stepanek, she has 1 run and 10 hits on the season. The ball there.
It's 2-1.
Counts 2 balls and 1 strike. Stepanek with a .333 batting average and 30 at bats. And down to West Liberty, 7-1 now. Anamosa trails to West Liberty in the top of the 6th inning in that one. Strike 2 there to Stepanek. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 away. Still 4-0 Beckman in the 5th. Down in Durant tonight. There's a fly ball. Right center field. Center fielder going back and making the catch. The fly out for out number 2 brings up Caitlin Sommerfeld now.
Yeah, she just kind of drifted over there and just been pretty nonchalant. Looks like she had her hip pocket, and then I don't know if that wind caught it right there at the end, but she had to kind of reach up to catch it. Made it look a little more eventful on that fly ball, but a fly ball to medium deep center field for out number 2 to bring up Caitlin Sommerfeld.
Sommerfeld 0 for 3. It's this one left side, a foul ball. 0-1 the count at the bottom of the 6th. 2 down, 5-0 North Linn. Very talented baseball program at North Linn, trying to get back to the state tournament. One of the top-ranked teams in the bumping up a class in 2A. As North Linn will take on Jessup tomorrow night, right here at North Linn. Jessup beat Appleton Parkersburg 9-1 the other night. And there's a little slap hit right side of the mound. Feeling that one is the pitcher, and the 1-3 on the putout for out number 3. To the 7th we go. 3 outs and history will be made. North Linn leading 5-0. Back after this, KMCH Sports.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
We're back in the top of the 7th inning. Game an hour and 13 minutes old. Lynx leading it over St. Ansgar 5-0. Beckman leading 4-0 down to Went. And Durant, I should say, in the 5th inning. Starmont has lost to Clarksville tonight, 10-0 in 5 innings. Anamosa losing to West Liberty in the top of the 6th inning, 7-1. There's a delay in the Beckman game down in Durant right now. The home plate umpire has been injured, and they are in a delay. You hate to see that. But Beckman leading that game 4-0 in the 6th inning down in Durant tonight. As that one's live online, KMCH.com with Roger Breed and Kevin Schuckman.
What if he took a foul tip or something like that? Because last Friday night at Beckman, when I was there, Al Hine, veteran umpire, was umpiring behind the plate. And he must have one of those little short protectors because he took one right in the stomach, and it just about doubled him over.
Some of the old school ones don't even wear any protection, as we saw that last Thursday night at Farley, as the veteran umpire Steve Noller, a long time from Clarence, from Marion now, decided to not wear anything. He's done that for years, never been hit. And some umpires have that stance in softball. You don't see anybody do it for baseball, but for softball, different sport. Ball's not as hard. Don't usually get hit. It's about how you stand, where you stand behind the catcher as well. A lot to it. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Sam Heeman. The leadoff girl for St. Ansgar in this 7th inning. She fouls it back out of play to keep things alive. Three balls and 2 strikes in the top of the 7th. 5-0 North Linn. Flanagan back and ready on the rubber. And a 3-2 pitch on the way. Downstairs, ball 4. So the first walk allowed, first free pass for Flanagan comes here to start the top of the 7th. Lynx lead 5-0.
Yeah, she's done a nice job. That's only about the 3rd time all night long she went to a 3-ball count. She's only used 72 pitches in the first 6 innings. So very, very efficient here tonight, but walked that leadoff hitter.
Lily Walk standing in, who started this game as the pitcher. Stayed in their 3rd spot as the DP. It's 2 balls here to Walk. Flanagan trying to shake off these minor controllers. She's off here on the top of the 7th inning. A pitch upstairs there for a ball. That's 3 balls and no strikes now.
Yeah, Grace calling timeout and going to go out there, and she tells the other infielders, "You guys go
Get
over
away.
by
This is
yourself.
a sister talk.
I'm just going out there, and right now I'm going to do a little chewing right now." I'll tell her, "Come on.
I want to talk with my sister alone, please."
It's a great game here so far. Let's just, keep doing what you've been doing all night long. Let's get out of here and let's start, celebrating. Our accomplishment this year is getting pretty loud here, and you can tell a lot of these Northland fans are just ready to really get excited and be all excited about going to Fort Dodge next week. And a 3-0 pitch right in there for called strike.
3-1 now. Kevin Shookman tells us the home plate umpire had his right knee lock up on him. That is the delay down in Durant. There's a hard, fast grounder up the middle. The no-hitter is gone. It's the first hit of the game. Lily Walk. As runners are on first and second with Jaden Anderson standing in.
Leadoff runners on first and second there. For the first time they've had, more than one base runner. The only other base runner is got on an air. Now they're going to have a courtesy runner. That's going to be number 8. Is Lauren Bork. Courtesy running for
pinch running.
Pinch running now instead of courtesy, because Lily was the starting pitcher, but she swapped with the designated player.
So Bork is on. She's a sophomore. Runners on first and second. Nobody down. In the top of the 7th inning, North Linn trying to win their first ever regional final and get to their first ever state tournament. Here's a fly ball deep left field. That ball was gone. A 3-run jack off the bat of Jaden Anderson. You called it that she'd be the one to get them on the scoreboard. You call it a solo homer.
Yeah, I call it a solo homer.
A 3-run shot. Nobody out here in the 7th. 5-3, just like that.
Yeah, it was just one of those things. They didn't have any hits yet. I predicted on the way down here a score of 7-1. So I had to have a run here. So I don't know, about 2-3 innings ago, I took their leading hitter.
What a safe bet that was.
Yeah, what a safe bet. She had 4 home runs, and she got all of that one, and the wind blowing out just a little bit more. And, a leadoff walk, a single, and a 3-run home run. And St. Ansgar doesn't want to go away here yet.
Especially those seniors. Jaden Anderson was one of them, one of the 7 seniors. Doesn't want this to be the end. North Linn trying to close the door on them. They need 3 outs. They lead by 2 now, 5-3 for Jaden Anderson. That was her 45th hit, her 5th home run of the season. Only 6 home runs for this St. Ansgar team now. 423 hitter is Jaden Anderson. And she has 32 RBI on the season now. Canyon Shooter stands in. 4-1 now. 2 on and 1 out in the 5th. Bottom of the fifth. Yep. Bottom of the fifth inning. Beckman leading Durant 4-1 now. Down in Durant tonight. It's 2-1 the count. Here the base is clear in the seventh inning. North Linn needs 3 outs to move on to state. There's a foul ball left side of the dish. And the count's even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
4-2. Beckman with the lead now. Durant just scored again, 2 outs and still 1 on.
Durant scoring 2 runs in the bottom of 5th. It's 4-2 Beckman now. Bottom of 5th down in Durant. The Blazers trying to get to their first ever state tournament as well. If they can hang on and win tonight down in Durant. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's a full popper right side, and making the catch is Grace Flanagan. The pop out to the catcher for out number 1 brings up Mallory Jewell down.
Yeah, and that right there might just be that little momentum shift, that changer here. First 3 batters got on base, got it on 3-run home run, and now you got nothing there, and they were trying to start it over again, and then get a little pop out to catcher. And now you kind of, okay, we got it out. Let's just finish it here now.
There is a strike of the outer half. Strike 1 on the count to Mallory Jewell. She's 0 for 2 with 2 swinging strikeouts.
Beckman retires Durant at the end of the 5, still 4-2.
There's a ball up and out of play left side. 0-2 the count here to Mallory Jewell. 2 more outs needed for North Linn. They lead this game 5-3. It was 5-0. And the Lynx had the no-hitter going against St. Ansgar's offense until 3 runs on a 3-run homer by senior Jaden Anderson here in this top of the 7th inning just moments ago. There's a ball upstairs, above helmet high for ball 1, 1-2 the count. There's a 1-2 on the way. Pitch up and out for ball 2 or even 2-2.
Yeah, that was a good pitch, good location. As Grace must have been set up just a little outside, could really hit her glove, and the umpire wasn't going to give it to her. Even the count now, 2-2.
2-2 from Flanagan with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Here's a line drive left side, and right ahead of Coach Schucher as he reached down with that left hand and did not get a piece of it. Goes down by him in foul territory. That's the media.
Decided, nah, it's going too hard.
That's the media box here. 2-2 with 1 out. And the 2-2. Can't blame them. Fair hand with the ball coming at you in the air. The 2-2 on the way off, speeding up. And outside for ball 3. We're full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 6th in West Liberty. Anamosa trailing 7-2 now. 7-2 West Liberty. 4th ranked Comets. Lady Blue Raiders are ranked number 8. There's a swing and a miss. And a pitch up and out. And the Lynx are 1 out away from history. So strikeout there for Flanagan for the 2nd out. Number 14. Wow. What an effort by Abby. As St. Ansgar is able to get to her with those 3 runs, but now she settled back in, 2 outs and 1 to get. There's a strike in her half by high to Brooklyn Hackbart, who is 0 for 2 with 2 swinging strikeouts in this game. One out to get for North Linn. Top of the 7th, 5-3 Lynx. 0-1 the count. There's a ball foul back, and there it is. No! Couldn't hang on to it. Flanagan could not hang on to the ball as it drops just before the fence behind home plate. She will not be happy with herself. 0-2 the count. There's a trivia question for you. Who could have had the final out?
Yeah.
When they went to state? They just need 1 more strike to do it. 0-2 with 2 out. Top of the 7th, 5-3 North Linn. And there it is, strike 3, and there's history. The North Linn Lynx are going to the state tournament. The Class 2A number 1 team of the land will move on. The Lynx improved their record, the most ever in school program history, 39-4 in their 43rd game. Improved their record to 15-4 non-conference and 17-1 in home contests on the season. As North Linn, with the victory over St. Ansgar, will be one of our coverage area teams advancing on the 2019 state softball tournament. We will take a timeout and come back. We start our post-game next right here from KMCH Sports.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggan is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Cy and Charlie sells the full line of top-quality Whirlpool appliances, including Maytag and KitchenAid, at competitive prices. Cy and Charlie's offer professional delivery, installation, and factory-trained service. Best of luck from Cy and Charlie's, your appliance headquarters in Independence.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Nutrien Ag Solutions in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. Nutrien Ag Solutions, the largest provider of crop inputs and services.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Stephen Motors in Monticello, the only GM service dealer in Monticello with GM trained technicians. Good luck to all area teams during tournament action from Stephen Motors in Monticello.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staffs from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at ForBrowns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
The staff at Bonecamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaches. Go teams!
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See your insurance experts, Christy, Larry, or Sue at the Delhi Insurance Agency.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body works, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Pete Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes and coaching staff. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine Experts, Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck, go teams!
The celebration continues here at Northland High School softball field as the Lynx getting to the state tournament for their first time ever, as they are 1-2 now in regional finals. They end the two-game losing streak in regional finals, and they get the victory here tonight, beating St. Ansgar 5-3, ending the Saint season at 25-8. As the Lynx made it a little interesting in that final inning, top of the seventh, with the first hit of the game coming in a single after a walk, and then a three-run homer there. But 3 outs in a row, a pop out, and then 2 strikeouts. Abby Flanagan and the Lynx getting it done tonight, winning 5-3 and getting to the state tournament for the first time ever. No score in the 6th down in Durant, so Beckman is leading 4-2 going into the 7th inning. They are the visitors, so they'll bat and then have to hold Durant. Hopefully they can get an insurance run or two before they have Durant come back up in the bottom of the 7th. 4-2, Durant leading in the top of the 7th down in Durant tonight. Last check, it was the bottom of the 6th. West Liberty leading Anamosa 7-2. Earlier tonight, in a quick one in Clarksville, number 3, Clarksville took down Starmont 10-0 in 5 innings. Starmont finished their campaign at 17-22. We'll try to get a couple players and Coach Porter on in the post game here, but what an effort by North Linn here tonight in North Linn softball. They didn't score as many as they're average to do. They come in averaging 9, but they got 5, and that was enough for Abby Flanagan tonight, even though 3 runs came in that 7th inning, still able to get the 2-run lead.
Yeah, they did a nice job right from the very beginning. First inning, they scored an unearned run. Second inning, they scored 2 more unearned runs and got ahead 3-0 right off the bat. And you know, we said it for the last week or so. When you get to this point of the season, it's crunch time. It's not the first game of a doubleheader, and we'll come back and split, and everybody's happy. This is do or die time. This is you lose, you go home, your season's done. And the whole game, the reflection is so much different when you've got a lead early in the contest like that. Your confidence soars. You just think you can do anything. When you get up to bat, you think you can hit. When you're in the field, you can catch the ball and throw them out. As a pitcher, you can strike them out. And they just did that all night long, and they just kind of added to it. And then that dreaded leadoff for a walk in that top of the 7th inning, and then a single, and then the big 3-run home run. So those are sometimes that momentum changes thing. That's how quickly it can change. It looked like a pretty ho-hum 5-0 no-hitter. And St. Ansgar, give them credit. They weren't going to go away without putting up one last battle. But, what a great job for North Linn. They've kind of expected that the last couple of years and came up just a little bit short. But what good redemption tonight from a year ago.
Indeed, getting the victory after losing 2 regional finals, 10-1, 2 years ago in 2017. And then last year with the heartbreaking 2-0 loss in 9 innings here at North Linn. But the sweet revenge and getting to the state tournament for the first time ever with the 5-3 win tonight over St. Ansgar. So the Lynx will improve on. The Lynx will improve on to the state tournament as the state tournament next Monday, as it'll be either at 3, 3:30, 5, or 5:30. As that's when the Class 2A first-round contest will take place at the Rogers Sports Complex at Fort Dodge next Monday. Be when North Linn is in action, hoping for 2 other area coverage teams to join them for our travels down there to Fort Dodge early next week. As the Starmont unfortunately had their season end tonight, Anamosa not looking good for them, but Beckman winning 4-2 in the 7th inning. And we still have tomorrow night with West Delaware taking on Central DeWitt and Independence as they host Iowa City Liberty tonight. Both those games can be heard here from KMCH Sports. Our post game continues here from North Linn right after this. The Lynx get the win, 5-3 here tonight. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaching staff, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
Beam Bender Manufacturing is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beam Bender Manufacturing in Coggin is proud to support all area athletes and the coaching staff.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Cy and Charlie sells the full line of top-quality Whirlpool appliances, including Maytag and KitchenAid, at competitive prices. Cy and Charlie's offer professional delivery, installation, and factory-trained service. Best of luck from Cy and Charlie's, your appliance headquarters in Independence.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. Riker Shoes is your sports shoes and equipment headquarters in Dyersville.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Nutrient Ag Solutions in Winthrop, proud to support all area athletes, coaching staff, and fans. Nutrient Ag Solutions, the largest provider of crop inputs and services.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
We're back into North Linn where the celebration continues here. First ever trip to the state tournament. History being made tonight by the North Linn Lynx in their third regional final appearance. They get the 5-3 victory tonight at home against the Saints of St. Ansgar. As a couple of the outstanding athletes for North Linn joining us here, the Flanagan sisters, the juniors, Grace and Abby. Grace Flanagan joins us first. As what an effort by your team here tonight. You're able to get 3 hits in this game, got yourself a couple of RBIs, scored 2 times, and had the home run. And what's this feel like for you right now?
It feels great. We've gotten to the regional final last 2 years, and we finally got over that bump. So everyone's really excited.
Trying to block out the noise. You're ranked 1 for the most of this season. You had in the back of your head, of course, that's the goal. You want to get over that next step over the regional final. How tough was it throughout the season to kind of block it out and just keep on playing and try to do as good as you could each time out?
Beginning of the season, it was a little rough. We had a couple of rough patches, but we figured it out and got it ready just in time.
Yes, indeed. And now 39 wins. That's the most ever in softball at North Linn as well, as that clips last year's 38-win team. But what is it about this group of ladies that make you so successful?
Everybody's in the gym in the wintertime. We all really wanted this win, so we made sure to put the work in.
Absolutely. A determination and loyalty to the program and that off-season work. And now you get to make the first ever trip. How's that feel to be the first team to ever get there?
Feels great. We're making history, and we want to make it a long ways down there.
Absolutely. Not just happy with getting there, of course. Want to make a statement as the #1 team, the top-ranked team heading in. All right, congratulations to you. We'll see you next week in Fort Dodge. Now we bring in Abby Flanagan, the outstanding junior pitcher who held St. Ansgar in check tonight with 2 hits and those 3 runs all coming in the 7th inning. Had the no-hitter until that 7th inning, but what a job by you as you struck out 15 batters, 11 swinging, 4 looking tonight against St. Ansgar. Only walked 1. How are you feeling out there tonight? You had the control. Things were going well, huh?
Knew we had to come out strong. We had to put some runs up, and we put 1 up there early in the first inning. So we started off strong, and that's what we needed to do.
And your offense supported you there with 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 more in the third, and then that insurance run the 5th. Always nice to pitch with the lead, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Inquiring minds want to know. Top of the 7th inning. 3-0. Sister calls timeout. She comes out and says to the infield, get out of the pitching circle. It's just you 2. If you can possibly say it on the radio, what did she say to you?
She basically told me to get it done. We had
Quit messing around and get it done.
We had to get it done.
Like only a twin sister could, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
What an effort by your team. Just talk about the closeness of this group and why it feels so special to make it with this group of girls to the state tournament for the first time ever.
I've always played with these guys. I've played with them for a very long time, and it just feels great to know that we're all going together.
And your coaching staff, Coach Porter, has been a veteran of the game now, 37 years in softball. This will be his 4th trip ever, 3 at 4 at Albert, his 5th trip ever, 1 at North Linn here. How special it is to get him back to the state tournament.
I know he's happy. He's very elated. I don't know. He doesn't really talk about it much, but he knows that we always have to do the little things. We have to do the little things every game, and we'll get there.
How important those little things are. Getting the win here tonight, 39 wins, and getting ready for the state tournament next week. Congratulations to you. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Abby Flanagan, the outstanding junior pitcher, and her sister Grace Flanagan, the top-notch all-conference catcher, as well as the Lynx get the win tonight by the final score of 5-3 as they take down St. Ansgar. And St. Ansgar only scoring 3 runs, all in the top of the 7th there as they broke up the no-hitter, just 2 hits on the night. We go down the totals here. For St. Ansgar, 3 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors, 1 runner left on, 15 strikeouts, 11 swinging, 4 looking, 1 walked batter. For North Linn, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, 6 runners left on. They struck out 1 time. That was swinging variety, no looking strikeouts, 1 walked batter, and no hit batters. In a game that lasted 1 hour and 24 minutes. You talked about it midway through this game, Bill Logan, of how different this atmosphere was tonight. With last year, it was so tight. And 7 innings and no score. Didn't score until the later innings, 9 innings, and it fell 2-0. But what a difference of the atmosphere tonight. Kind of cruise control in that 7th inning and able to get on the board with St. Ansgar with 3 runs, but North Linn holding them off and getting the 5-3 win. And another team in our coverage area making history tonight. Congratulations to Coach Ryan Meisner and the Beckman Blazers getting the 4-2 victory. And how sweet that feels. I know the gentleman texting you all night, Todd Steffen, helping us keep us updated on that one. The father of the outstanding player, Sidney Steffen. But that team, they've been knocking at the door several times. This is their 4th ever regional final, and they get the job done tonight. 4-2 win down in Durant.
Yeah, it's a great thing to happen for these area teams and get down there because, you know, it is so fun. And I don't know if any of these girls have ever been there just on their own to experience it, you know, just to kind of get that thing of, okay, we got to do whatever it's going to take in order to take that next step to get out here. But they did such a nice job, and you could just see it kind of building. And a year ago, you know, everybody had their heart broken, you know, and you know, you just knew it was going to happen. And then tonight they just kind of finished the job, got off the bat right off at the beginning. And this time of year, you know, that's what it takes. And then Beckman did the same thing tonight down at Durant. Durant was ranked number 2. And Beckman number 10, and they pulled that upset and got it done. And they're both in Class 2A. Who knows? Stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
They could see each other.
Yeah, 2A, either at 3, 3:30, 5, or 5:30 could be at the same time next late Monday or Monday evening down in Fort Dodge, as we'll let you know about that. As no final from West Liberty tonight. Last check it was 7-2. West Liberty beating Anamosa. Starmont beat Clarksville earlier tonight. So 2 teams moving on from tonight, and hopefully both teams can move on tomorrow night. West Delaware and Independence. West Delaware takes on Central DeWitt, and Independence will battle Iowa City Liberty as the Lynx get the history-making victory tonight, 5-3. Head coach Marv Porter and North Linn will move on as the Lynx headed to the state tournament for the first time in school softball history. As we will have that coverage area softball for you tomorrow night at 6:50, West Delaware and Central DeWitt. And then online, we'll have Independence and Iowa City Liberty with Roger Reed and Kevin Schuckman. For the rest of the week, on Friday night, we'll have West Delaware Class 3A first-round baseball as Hawks take on the Independence Mustangs at 5 o'clock down in DeWitt. Our second game will be Bill Logan. Matt Weiss and I will be in DeWitt. Bill Logan will have Western Dubuque Class 4A first-round baseball as they host Waterloo East inside Farley Park on Friday night, the second game of our doubleheader as 3A, 4A baseball gets started. We'll keep you updated tomorrow night on area baseball games from Dyersville right here at North Linn, where they host Jessup, and also in Cascade, as Cascade will take on Waucon. Beckman Monticello will be playing at Jinkfield in Dyersville. Saturday night, it'll be Class 2A baseball, as we'll have 2 of those games for you live on KMCH and KMCH.com, and then updates from the other one, as there should be 3 Class 2A games to cover on Saturday night. We're going to take one more timeout, come back, and wrap it all up here from KMCH Sports. Back into the campus of North Linn Schools here near Troy Mills. John Swisher, Bill Logan with you on this Monday night. A nice breeze here tonight. Probably can't say the same the rest of the week with those warm conditions expected. Those heat indexes is that excessive heat warning coming into effect in the KMCH listening area on Wednesday going through Saturday. But starts off with a nice cool breeze and a nice victory here for two of our area coverage teams tonight, getting on to the state tournament in Fort Dodge next week for the first time ever in program history. North Linn, where we are here, 5-3 over St. Ansgar, and the Beckman Blazers also moving on to the state tournament as Beckman with a 4-2 win and upset over second-ranked Durant. The 10th-ranked Blazers move on. The number one team in 2A, North Linn, gets the 5-3 win here tonight and will move on as both of these teams will play in 2A quarterfinal play next either Monday afternoon or Monday evening over at Fort Dodge inside the Rogers Sports Complex. So North Linn and Beckman moving on. A final from West Liberty tonight. The Anamosa Lady Raiders in their season, unfortunately, they fall at 31-5, the third best record all time of Anamosa softball this year with a great turnaround. And the first year, the River Valley Conference definitely helped some things out too, but a great turnaround from Anamosa. And they fall, unfortunately, tonight. West Liberty, the fourth-ranked Comets, beat the eighth-ranked Lady Raiders as 7-2, the final in that one. Starmont's season as their only second ever regional final, first since 1988, came to a close earlier tonight in a quick one in Clarksville. 5 innings is all it took. Clarksville, the number 3 team in 1A, advance on with a 10-0 victory. North Linn and Beckman moving on. And hopefully we'll have those two teams tomorrow night move on as well. West Delaware and Independence would be the most ever we've had. The most ever we've had the state tournament right now is 2 at one in one season. We're hoping to get at least 3 or 4 tomorrow night. We'll be on the air. There's be a couple good games tomorrow night. Not going to be easy tests for either side. West Delaware and Central DeWitt. Toss-ups again, of course, whenever you get to this point, we talk about records and rankings and all that stuff. But when you get to this point, and tomorrow night, we'll see that even truer as Independence ranked higher than Iowa City Liberty. But Iowa City Liberty, a 4A team who plays a lot of 5A competition, just like Western Dubuque, who we saw last week, give the Hawks a challenge, so you just never know.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those ones, yeah. You know, Independence with a 1-0 victory over Marion. You know, a very low-scoring game. I wasn't surprised that Independence won, but I guess I was a little surprised it was 1-0, and then they scored on an unearned run on a throwing error. You know, so this time of year, anybody can beat anybody on a given night, and that's why you play the games. And you know, it should be 2 really, really good contests tomorrow night against 4 very good teams.
Indeed. All right, we'll have all the coverage for you tomorrow night right here from KMCH Sports as the Lynx get it done here tonight, 5-3. First ever regional final win for the first trip to state, and Beckman gets a 4-2 win over Durant tonight down in Durant. Starmont and Anamosa both losing in the coverage area. For in-studio producer Ashley Vick, thanks to Sheila McMahon for running the second game online as well. Thanks to Bill Logan, John Swisher saying congratulations to the North Linn Lynx as they improve on to the state tournament and get the record for most wins ever in softball history at 39-4. Have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Monday night. So long, everybody, from Troy Mills, Iowa.